Hey guys, today we are going to be comparing two types of Kenmore vacuums, an upright versus a canister, to help you decide which of these is best for you. So let's get right to it. Of course, the first difference is just the style of vacuum. This upright vacuum is just all one piece, while this canister vacuum has the canister and then it has this wand portion over there. Typically, the difference between an upright vacuum and a canister vacuum is uprights tend to be designed more for carpeted surfaces, while canisters tend to excel on hard surfaces. But wait just a second, because we're going to show you a real-life comparison between these two vacuums on both hard surfaces and carpeted surfaces to help you decide which one of these two specifically is best for each. Then first, before we get to that, I want to discuss that these are both bagged vacuums. You can see the bag is located right here in the canister vacuum, and then the bag is located right here in the upright vacuum. Some people like bagged vacuums, some people prefer bagless vacuums. Personally, I like how easy it is to just take out the bag and throw it out, no mess at all. So I love that both of these are bagged, and they both have HEPA filters to them to keep all that dust and dirt from getting out into the air. So let's get right to the performance. We're gonna start on hard surfaces here. You're going to notice here that the upright vacuum takes 2 times to get over all that baking powder, so I'd give it about an average performance, while the canister vacuum excels and does a good job on that hard surface and gets it all in just one pass. Now we're looking at carpeted surfaces. You will notice that this is where the upright vacuum shines. This gets every little granular bit of that baking powder, while the canister vacuum, it gets it all, but it does struggle a little bit more than the upright does. So, just like we predicted, the upright is better on carpeted surfaces and the canister does a little bit better on hard surfaces. So the first way to decide which of these might be best for you is which surface do you have more of in your house. So that is something to keep in mind when you are deciding between these two vacuums. Next, let's talk about attachments. They both have dusting brushes, they both have crevice tools, and of course they both have the regular heads here. The difference is this canister vacuum does have the hard surfaces tool here that you've seen in the video, versus the upright vacuum has what's called their pet handymate on the back. And this is essentially a miniaturized version of the regular carpet attachment, and you'll see it will kick up all that pet hair, all that dust and dirt out of it. This is great for stairs or upholstery or things of that nature, and I really like this attachment. So these are the two unique attachments. Which one are you going to use more? That might help you decide which of these vacuums you should choose. Finally, let's talk about portability and ease of use. They both give you about the same attachment reach. You get a 10-foot attachment reach over here and a 9-foot attachment reach over there, and that just means how high can you get to dust, maybe up on your ceilings or other hard to reach places. They both give you a pretty good reach of either 9 feet or 10 feet. Let's talk about cord length too, because that's important. You don't always want to be unplugging and plugging your vacuum in as you move from room to room. This gives you 40 feet of cord length, and you can see it's all wrapped around the back here. 40 feet of cord, which is essentially unheard of for vacuums. That's a ton of cord. Over here in the canister vacuum, this is going to give you only 24 feet. Now that's still on the long side. I say only 24 feet, but 24 feet is a decent length for a vacuum cord. But what I like about this cord is that it's retractable. I can just pull it out of the canister, and when I'm ready to move on, I hit this button and it will retract right back into the canister. I love that versus having to wrap it around the back of the upright vacuum. Finally, let's talk about the portability. These are both a little on the heavier side. They're both 20 pounds roughly. This one feels a little bit lighter because that 20 pounds is divided between the canister and the carpet attachment and the wand, and you're probably carrying one in each hand, so it feels a little lighter, even though it's the same weight as the 20 pounds for this Kenmore Elite upright where you are probably carrying this with 2 hands. So if you're looking for something lightweight and portable, neither one of these might be right for you, but with a little more weight comes a little more performance. And I do think both of these vacuums are really, really good performers and worth your consideration. It just comes down to which style and which floor surface you're going to be vacuuming most on.